Sydney Sweeney is set to take on the role of Barbarella in a fresh reboot of the 1968 cult classic. The Euphoria star will bring a new twist to Jane Fonda's iconic space adventurer, tasked with saving the galaxy. Sydney Sweeney is not only starring, but also producing, and she's teased that it'll be a really big world-building sci-fi film. Sweeney has showcased her talent across multiple genres, from drama and horror to romance and comedy, with standout performances in Euphoria, Immaculate, Anyone But You, and The White Lotus. She's proven herself as one of Hollywood's most versatile rising stars. Recently, she dipped into sci-fi with Madam Web, hinting that the genre could be her next big move. Sci-fi remains one of the most dominant genres in Hollywood, with Dune, Part 2 being a massive success in 2024. A strong sci-fi role could elevate Sweeney's career even further, and it looks like she's found the perfect fit with Barbarella. Sweeney was first linked to the project in late 2022, fresh off her success in Euphoria and The White Lotus. She even hinted at the film's epic scope in an Instagram post, writing, "Time to save the universe." As of October 2024, Barbarella is still missing a confirmed director or writer. However, Edgar Wright is reportedly in talks to direct, while kick-ass screenwriter Jane Goldman and her daughter, Honey Ross, are being considered to write the script. It may take a while before we see Barbarella on screen. Wright is currently working on a remake of The Running Man, and Sweeney has a packed schedule, including a Christy Martin biopic in Euphoria Season 3. Barbarella is based on the French comic series by Jean-Claude Forest. Jane Fonda originally brought the character to life in the 1968 film, directed by Roger Vadim. Set in the 41st century, the story of Barbarella follows a space adventurer sent by Earth's president on a mission to retrieve Durand Durand, the creator of a dangerous laser-powered weapon called the positronic ray. Fearing its potential for mass destruction, Earth's leaders task Barbarella with stopping him. Her journey takes a rough turn when she crash lands on Tet's 16th planet and is knocked out by two children. They drag her to a wrecked spaceship and unleash mechanical dolls with razor-sharp teeth on her. Thankfully, she's rescued by Markhand, a catchman who patrols the ice looking for stray kids. He informs her that Durand is in the city of Sioux and offers her a ride back to her ship in his ice boat. When Barbarella asks how she can repay him, he suggests they have sex, a concept that confuses her since Earthlings now use pills to achieve full arousal instead of physical intimacy. Hand convinces her to try it the old-fashioned way, and afterward, she admits she sees why it's considered primitive, yet distracting. Barbarella crashes into a labyrinth filled with outcasts banished from Sioux. There, she meets Pigar, a blind angel who has lost his will to fly. He introduces her to Professor Ping, who offers to fix her ship to help Pigar regain his strength. Barbarella sleeps with him, and he regains his ability to fly, carrying her to Sioux, a city consumed by chaos and corruption. Upon arrival, they are captured by Sioux's Black Queen and her concierge. The concierge explains the Mathmos, a living liquid energy source that feeds off evil thoughts and powers the city. Pigar is subjected to a mock crucifixion, while Barbarella is locked in a cage, about to be attacked by hundreds of birds. Just in time, she is rescued by Dano, the leader of an underground resistance. He agrees to help her find Durand Durand and gives her an invisible key to the Black Queen's secret chamber of dreams, where she rests. Back in Sioux, Barbarella is swiftly recaptured by the concierge, who subjects her to the excessive machine, a deadly device that kills through overwhelming pleasure. However, she endures the machine's effects, causing it to malfunction and break down. Shocked, the concierge reveals himself as Durand Durand. Barbarella is surprised to learn that he is only 25 years old, but has aged dramatically due to the Mathmos. Durand intends to overthrow the Black Queen and rule Sioux using his positronic ray to do so. He needs access to the Queen's Chamber of Dreams. After leading Barbarella there, he locks her inside with the invisible key. Inside the chamber, Barbarella meets the Black Queen, who warns that the Mathmos will consume anyone who enters with another person. Meanwhile, Durand seizes control of Sioux just as Dano and his rebels launch their attack. In retaliation, the Black Queen releases the Mathmos, destroying the city. Due to Barbarella's pure heart, the Mathmos creates a protective bubble around her, and the Black Queen, safely ejecting them. They soon find Pigar, who rescues them and flies away. When Barbarella asks why he saved the tyrant, Pigar simply replies, "An angel has no memory of the past." While the movie wasn't a massive box office success, it gained cult status over the years. Barbarella was part of a wave of Italian film adaptations of European comics that embraced late 1960s fetish aesthetics and retro-futurism, alongside Danger, Diabolik, and Satanic. It influenced films like Miss Stiletto and Baba Yaga. Its stylized production and costume design echoed in other European genre films of the time, such as The 10th Victim and A Lizard in a Woman's Skin. Though it may seem quaint today, Barbarella's imagery has left a lasting mark on pop culture. The New York Times hailed its protagonist as the most iconic sex goddess of the 60s. Its costumes inspired Jean-Paul Gaultier's designs in The Fifth Element, and Paco Rabanne's metallic dress from the film remains a fashion reference. Now considered a cult classic, Barbarella ranked number 40 on Entertainment Weekly's list of the top 50 cult movies in 2003. Its influence extends to music. Durand Durand took their name from the film's villain, even featuring actor Milo O'Shea in their 1984 concert film Arena. The movie also inspired songs like Electra Barbarella, and the duo Matmos named themselves after the film's Living Slime. Music videos paying homage include INXS's Never Tear Us Apart, Kylie Minogue's Put Yourself in My Place, Katy Perry's E.T., and Ariana Grande's Break Free. Clutch even released a song titled In Walks Barbarella, proving the film's ongoing cultural impact. With Barbarella gaining such a strong cult following, it's no surprise that there have been multiple attempts to bring it back. Though it's been a long and messy process, all the way back in 1968, there were plans for a sequel called Barbarella Goes Down, which would have taken her on an underwater adventure. Then, in 1990, Terry Southern was asked to write a low-budget sequel packed with action and sex. There was even talk of Jane Fonda's daughter taking on the lead role. In the 2000s, Robert Rodriguez was attached to a Barbarella remake with Rose McGowan in the lead. However, Universal Pictures backed out due to budget concerns, and Rodriguez eventually left when relocating to Germany for financing became necessary. And that wraps up today's video. If you want to stay updated on all the latest movie news, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up. By doing so, you'll stay in the loop with all of our future updates. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video. Remember, we're always open to your suggestions for future videos, so feel free to leave them in the comments below.